Muted.
So welcome everybody. We're just getting things set up. I hope everybody can see the screen. You should see the timer on the screen at the moment just ticking down while we're just waiting for more people to arrive. Um, okay, in typical, what would you say, teething problems, we've hit our max occupancy in the room, so we're currently trying to quickly purchase the full version of GoToMeeting. Just give us a few minutes so we can get more people in. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. It's oh God, this is fun. Okay, so should we just continue with the 26? It's being recorded, and then we can post it on Facebook afterwards. The trial, I've bought a 100-seat thing, but it's saying it won't be active for 30 days, so I'm not going to fix it in the next 3 minutes. So either we postpone, try and fix it, or just rock on with the 25 and post it on Facebook.
Yeah, post a link.
Okay, we go?
Yeah, we go.
Okay, let's go.
This is being recorded, right,
Shane? It's being recorded, yeah. So,
okay, so we're good.
It's current. Let me just make sure. Stop. Okay, yeah, it's being recorded. So let's go and let's do it, and then we can stick it up on Facebook. 10 minutes after it's done. So, okay. So do you want to go, or who's going first? Sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought now.
It's you. It's you.
Okay, right. We're going to start, guys. If someone can, okay, right, great. So, welcome everybody to our, I hope everybody can hear me. Yeah, it's good, everyone can hear me, whatever. So we're doing a 100K binary challenge. Welcome and thank you for joining us. All 25 of you who got in quick on the link, great. For the rest of the guys, they're all probably freaking out on Facebook. Well, they're just going to have to wait, and we'll post the link up afterwards. So hopefully we'll be able to get through this quick. We've opened up a Facebook post where you can ask some questions. You can ask questions in the chat on the webinar, and we'll answer all the questions at the end. Unless the world ends, we're going to keep all the questions till the end, and then we'll run through those. So yeah, next one, George. So today's agenda we're going to cover off is welcomes, introductions, who are the 100K Binary Challenge team and why we're here, what is a binary option and what we're trying to do. I know some of you know what a binary option is, some of you have never heard of a binary option, so we're hopefully going to explain that quickly for you today. We're going to then show you how we're going to send signals out, what we're going to do, how you're going to get them, what apps you need from us, our website, our Facebook, our Skype. We're quickly going to run over when signals are going to come and what you need to be able to do, and then we're going to blast into a Q&A session and hopefully answer all your questions. This isn't going to be the only webinar. We'll try and do maybe one a day starting out, and then we'll hopefully not have to do them every day, and they'll all be recorded, and we'll be able to obviously answer any questions live in the Skype room or on the Facebook or whatever. So we go to the next slide. Okay, so introductions. I'm Shane. I'm the one in the middle, the good-looking guy out of the three. I'm based in Dublin, Ireland. I'm a full-time trader. I've been working with George now for about 6 months doing our GSFX investments. Some of you may or may not know it. We've teamed up with Isaac online also to try and do this challenge for you guys and for ourselves. So that's who I am. George?
Yep, George here from London. Some of you may know I'm quite young, 19. I've been trading for 2 years now, and obviously working closely with Shane. I started out with binary options and made quite a bit of money doing that, so hoping to let you guys in on this challenge here.
Okay.
My name is Isaac. My friends call me Saki. I'm the one that runs Saki Super Signals. I teach people how to trade. I made a lot of people profitable trading, and I teamed up with Shane and George. Together we're going to put our methods and get this $250 account to 100K as soon as possible.
Cool. That's our plan. Cool, George. I love the way you've on the fly changed that. We had a video here. It was a quick 1 minute video. our planning hasn't really worked. We've actually spent the last 3 hours prepping for all of this, guys, so apologies that last minute it hasn't worked out as great as we hoped it to. Very quick, binary option is a trade that you take online with a broker, where you decide or you choose whether the price will go up or down. So you place a call if you believe the price is going to go up, or you place put if you believe the price is going to go down, with a specific time frame. So it's, you know, 60 seconds, it's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15, 30, 1 hour, end of day, whatever. It can be any time. So we're primarily going to be giving out 15-minute signals and 30-minute signals, and we hope to give you a couple of minutes notice for each of the signals. I'm sorry that did I explain that good, Isaac? George, do you want to add to that, or is that enough?
Yeah, I'll just add something. So it's a fixed trade. So you invest a certain amount. Let's say invest $50 with a set payout, and because it's fixed, you can only lose $50. So you can't just blow your whole account at once if you invest 50. Set payout maybe 70 to 80%.
I'd also like to add that there's also you know for sure what you're going to make at the end of the trade, and you don't have to win it by a large margin. You can win it by the smallest margin and still make the 70 to 80% depending on your broker on that trade.
Okay, great. So what we will do is we will add a link to the Facebook, to the Skype, whatever, you know, the what is a binary trade video for people who don't know. You don't need to be a trader. You don't need to be a binary option, anything. We're trying to make this as simple as possible. Obviously, there will be a lot of people who've done trading before and have done binary options before, but I'm kind of trying to tell people, if you can use a smartphone, if you can use Facebook, you can do this with us. If you can, you know, press buttons, do a text message or whatever, you can do this with us. And we're going to help you to do that, and we're going to show you everything you need to know to be able to do that. So very quickly, what are we trying to do and why? This is you, Isaac, yeah?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is, we've done this before, George has done this before, a lot of people in the binary options world have turned $1,000 to $3,000 accounts into $100,000. What we're trying to do is, we're trying to turn $250 into $100,000. The reason why this is such a hard task, because most traders don't start with such a small amount. This is like the minimum deposit you do for brokers. So what we want to do is we want to show that anybody, no matter how small the investment, can make the 100 grand. So the way we plan on doing this is you open up a broker, you open up an account with Binary Options Broker, you deposit $250, you follow our signals that our systems are going to give you, and then as we take the trades on the $250 account, you will take the trades together with us, and as we grow, you will grow. And then when we finally reach that goal, we'll all be able to, you know, show our 100 grand and pull it out and use it for whatever we want. That's the goal. So the way you're going to get the instructions on when to take the trades is we're going to use internet app, we're going to use Telegram. The signals are going to be coming through Telegram, and then our chatting will be through our Skype and Facebook groups. So in order for you to know what trades to take, you're going to have to download Telegram on your desktop or smartphone. Most of you will probably use it on your smartphone so you can take the trades on the go. And on the next slide, we're going to show you what the signals are going to look like. So George or Shane? Yeah, thanks. So how will we do it? So you'll see in the middle, we gave like a little sample of what the signals are going to look like. So just to give an example, you'll see that the first one, the test signal, it was GBP USD 15-minute call, end of this hour. So a call, as you can see on the left hand of the screen, a call means the trade is going to go up. Then on the right side of the screen, you'll see put and the arrow down. That means a put means the price is going to go down. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you, we're going to sort of predict what the market is going to do using our systems, and you're going to follow whatever we tell you to do on the signal. So for example, on the first one, GBP USD, it's basically stands for pound against the US dollar, and then 15-minute call, which means you're going to take a 15-minute trade that's going to go for a call, which means it's going to go up at the end of this hour. So you'll see the time the signal is given is 14:51. If whoever has the mouse can move it there, if that's possible. Is it? Yeah,
Okay,
so
George.
right there. Yeah, so 14:51, that's the time the signal is given. So if the signal says 15-minute call, end of this hour, you'll know as soon as it hits 1500, you take the trade. So you know the exact second when we are going to take the trade on the master account. So on the next signal, you'll see I put a different time, so you see what the different signals might look like. I put the same currency, GBP USD, that's the pound against the dollar, for a 30-minute put. Put means the price is going to go down at the end of this half hour. So again, you'll see the price was given, the signal was given at 14:52. At the end of that half hour, it's going to be 1500 hours. So you'll know as soon as the clock hits 1500, take the trade for a half hour in the put direction, which means in the downward direction. Okay, now the last signal, it might be a little confusing at first, but I assure you it's gonna be really simple. And even if it's a little bit difficult for you to still to understand, don't worry about it, because you're barely going to get signals that look like this. We're going to try and keep it to the exact time so you know exactly when to take the trade. So for this one, I chose a different currency, so you see what different currencies look like. I chose the USD JPY, which is the US dollar against the Japanese yen. So this one, you're going to take a call, which means the price is going to go up. When it hits hits the rate or goes below the strike rate of 120.225. So this number here, you're going to see it on your broker before you take the trade. If it gets at that number or below that number, you're going to take the trade for 30 minutes in the upward direction. Now, why would I give you a signal like that? Why would the system give you a signal that looks like this as opposed to the other ones? Because there might be a time that it might be the most opportune moment to take the trade at this time. So we want that all the people following the signals take the trade together with the master account. So this is how the master account is going to take the trade. So we want everybody to follow us. When we make our 100K, we want every single one of our users to have at least 100K in their trading account. That's the goal of this whole thing. Okay? So also, this is not time sensitive. So with the system, we're going to try and program this. We're going to try and do it that as soon as the trade is taken, it says take the trade now. But just in case, because there might be a little bit of a delay on the signal, we're going to put the rate first. Okay? Next slide. Shane, you want to talk about the times, or would you like me to talk about the times?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do it. Sorry, I was just blasting out on Facebook our apologies, and it'll be recorded, and please wait, and stuff like that. So yeah, when will the signals come? Initially, we understand that everybody is around the world, not in the same place as us. I'm Dublin, George is London, Isaac's in Panama. So we're going to try and, I suppose, send signals out 24 hours a day. There won't be set times yet. We will learn that, and we will, I suppose, try and cater for everybody over the next week or two during the testing phase, so that from that testing we'll be able to decide what's the best times, when are the best signals, etc. So we'll also, we won't be trading when there's high impact and medium impact news. So USD pairs, JPY pairs, any of the pairs. If there's a news release, we won't be trading that at all. So it's going to be any time for the testing phases with a view to have a bit more of a plan for the go live phase, which should be from 18th onwards. So I suppose bear with us for the testing. It's all going to be done on demo accounts for the next week or two. And it's really for us to test our signals, test our strategy, test our delivery method to make sure that you guys can all get the signals and you can get them on and you can place the trades and that it all works before we actually go live.
If I may interrupt,
Yep.
what we're trying to do is, at first, we're going to try and give really, really, really safe signals. So, again, we want to grow this. We're not growing it from $1,000. We're growing it from $250. So we have a small margin of error. So at first, the signals are going to be really high percentage, but they're going to be you're going to get a lot less signals. But then, as the account increases, there's going to be more signals, and we're going to take, slightly longer positions, meaning we may have to re-enter on the trade 2 or 3 times sometimes. But it's all to reach the goal. At first, there'll be a little bit less signals, but then as the account grows bigger, we'll be able to grow at a faster rate, and this is what we want. We want to get to that stage where, the system will pump out more signals, and you'll be able to pick up the account a lot quicker.
Okay.
Okay, so, yep, I'll go through exactly what the next steps are and what everyone needs to do. So the first thing is to install Telegram you can get it on PC, a laptop, smartphone, any of them. I've actually just emailed all of the people who signed up for beta testing. I've emailed them the Telegram link to actually join the group. So all the signals for the beta testing will be sent there. Secondly, we'll be signing up to the broker. There's details to come on that one in the next couple of days. We should be sorting out exactly which brokers we're going to use. We've kind of pinpointing, we've got a couple of brokers we're going to use at the moment, but we're just kind of refining them down to the best ones for everyone at the moment. The Skype group, again, I've sent the link out already. That's just to chat and ask questions. Same with Facebook, chat and ask questions. So after that, you simply wait for the trade alert on Telegram. As soon as you see that, go onto broker, either the website or the app. Most brokers do have apps, so that'll be fine. And for anyone who doesn't know how to place trades, we'll be doing another webinar specifically for that. So don't worry if you don't exactly know how to do it. So yeah, that's pretty simple really. We'll make sure everything's covered, you have all the information you need, so no one's left in the dark confused about what they need to do.
Just to cut across again, sorry George. So we haven't mentioned anything about a broker on this webinar purely because we're in final discussions with 1 or 2 and we need to make sure that a couple of things obviously are met, that we need a broker obviously that's regulated to the highest possible standards. We know there's a lot of dodgy binary brokers out there, a lot of bad experiences. What we really need to this is we're starting with $250. A lot of binary brokers literally want to just take your deposits and that's the end of that. We want to find a proper broker that will not do that and is only interested in actually watching us grow accounts so that we can all withdraw at the end. So we'll be making sure that we get the best deal for all of our clients, and we'll be making sure that we get in writing from the brokers that they're obviously in this for volume and not for deposits, and that they will pay out at the end. That's our primary focus over the next 24 to 48 hours. We've conference calls lined up with 3 brokers in the morning. Once we get all that teased out, we'll then send out links for you guys to sign up, either demos, or we'll get brokers to create demos for you if you've signed up to the beta test via our website. So more info will follow on that, guys. So sorry we don't have any on that, but once we have that set up, we'll do another webinar, another video, and show you exactly how to log in, do a trade, etc., etc. Anything to add, Isaac or George?
No, it's okay.
please.
Okay,
Most
guys.
of the questions about the brokers, we're going to address them later on in the week. So a lot of the questions, guys, I know you've been asking about the brokers all week. We're working on it, trust me. We just had New Year's, holidays. Everybody's on holidays, so when they come back, we're going to have brokers. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm going to read over some of the questions. I'm going to throw them at Isaac and George, and we can answer them if possible. So first we'll do the chat from the GoToAssist. So how reliable is, okay, the first one, so how reliable is ETX Capital on paying out withdrawals? George.
Right, so ETX Capital are FCA regulated, so it's none of this Cyprus regulation like 24 option or any of the other brokers have. So they're very reliable. I've used them for Forex and binary, and they pay it out within a couple of working days each time, so no real problems there at all.
Yeah, so they're 100%. I suppose I would trust them with all of my money. They are an FX broker. They've been around for 50 years in the FX world. They're not a bucket shop binary option broker. They're an FX broker. I would bet my life savings on they will pay out. But we haven't fully decided on them yet either. We're still teasing out the brokers, etc. So we'll get to the next one. So the next one from some random Android attendee. I hope it's not an Android. What strategy will we be using, I suppose? Isaac, do you want to answer that or not answer it, I suppose?
Yeah, we're mostly keeping that to ourselves. We're combining different strategies. Me, Shane, and George put together a system for having low-risk signals that will help us get this small amount into a bigger amount. We're just using everything. We're managing the money in a way that we could do it with a small amount. So it's not really, our little systems. It's just follow along. Follow along and look at your charts. Try and figure it out.
Follow the trades. We won't be teaching the strategies. We will be giving out trades. The same trades we will be taking on our accounts. We will be showing screenshots, account statements, everything. We will be doing this challenge primarily, guys. We want you to follow us and hopefully make the same amount that we make. What is the time span when the message comes? Isaac, do you want to take that one? When the signal comes,
Yeah.
when the trade goes on, how much time are we going to give the guys?
So we're going to try and give the most time as possible, but I would say you'll have anywhere between 5 to 2 minutes before the trade comes in.
Okay. So some people have full-time jobs. Guessing the only signals for me are going to be in the evening or when I'm going to be working at home. George, do you want to answer that?
Yeah, so we're going to try and produce signals throughout the day. You may miss some, you may not. We are working on an auto trader to take the signals, but as coming in the future, it's not going to be released on day one. So don't worry, we'll have that sorted for anyone who really can't be there to take the trades. Then we'll sort it out later.
I suppose to distract from what George just said, we want people to, if you have a smartphone, I understand you can't use your phone. Some people can't use their phones in work. But like Telegram, you can set very distinct audio alerts so that you'll hear a specific tone. Grab the phone under the desk, whatever. Obviously, don't get fired because of us, or you can't blame us. And we're not liable in any way, shape, or form if you do get fired. But if you can quickly access your phone and check a text, this should be 60 seconds. You should be able to open your phone, get the signal, place a trade, all in under 60 seconds.
Guys,
So
run to the bathroom.
Toilet or run to the bathroom, whatever. Pretend your wife is ringing and you gotta jump out or something.
Yeah, you can just use the desktop app as well. So if you're at your office computer, just leave the desktop app running all day long, and it should give you a little signal.
Yeah.
So it's your choice, really.
And just to reiterate, we're not liable if you lose your job or crash or in any way shape or form.
Or if you're
your
going to complain to
emails.
one of us, send all your complaints to Shane. He's the best at taking care of them.
Yep. Straight to trash. So, sorry, your emails have gone into my spam folder. Might be good to ask everyone to check that. Yeah, okay, that's great. Everyone should check their spam folder. Why don't you guys use StockPower or 24 option?
Broker questions, skip them for now.
They're CISIC regulated, so in my opinion, I'm sorry, I'll take this one. You've got offshore brokers being the bottom shit. Then you've got CISIC regulated brokers. Then you've got the likes of FCA UK and ASIC regulated Australian and UK brokers. CISIC is, you know, in my opinion, still not 100% safe. So that's my view of why we won't use those brokers. Option bit, I don't know them, so not going to comment. How reliable is ETX? We've already done that. ETX has spot option platform or what? No, I don't think so. It's George, do you want what? They did have spot option. I think they have a different one now, don't they?
So in the past they were using spot option, and well, everyone knows that they can be a little dodgy with the, you know, logging you out just before you're about to place a trade. They have those features in their back office. So ETX have actually changed, and they're now using a platform called Markets Pulse, and we've checked them out. They look really good, far better than spot option. So that's a really good plus for us.
Okay. I've never heard of them before. I can't really answer that. Do we have those 3 different signals written by you or more combinations? Do you guys also tell us how much we need to invest with each signal? Yes. Isaac, do you want to go with how much to invest?
Yes. So this is where the beta testers come in. We have a few different ideas of how we're going to do that. We might give levels of safety. So you'll know level 1 is a certain amount, level 2 is a certain amount, level 3, level 4 is a certain amount. So that's what we might play with during the beta test. That's why the beta test is so important. And we need you guys to help us with that. And if there's something you don't like about the signal or something is not clear, we need to hear that, so when we do go live and we are risking our money, everybody knows what they have to do. So again, guys, help us help you. You know, the beta testers, you guys need to help us help you.
Yeah, this is, as Isaac said, this is to test the system, the signals, and the times. You know, are we telling you? You know, have we given you everything? Have we shown you what to do? If you're confused, tell us, ask us questions. We'll do another webinar. We'll do whatever we can. You know, I've shouted it. I've hashtagged. I've whatever. Idiot-proof money. We want this to be simple. That's really our goal here, is to get to 100K, obviously, which is the big challenge. So sorry, the next question. So what is the estimated time frame for making this 100K? We don't have a time frame. It'll be less than a year is the plan. 3 to 6 months would be kind of a ballpark if I was to throw it out there. So is it KISS? Keep it simple strategy. Patrick, if you want us to kiss you or kiss this, yeah, we'll do that for you. Okay.
Shane's handling all the kisses in the group, so
I'll do all the kisses. Whatever you want to do. I'm cuddly and whatever. Please make a demo video on how to use ETX. We will, if we decide to use them, if they are the main broker, we will be using whatever broker we choose. We will make an idiot-proof videos, etc. Yep. What was the motive for providing signals rather than a monthly fee? Providing it for, obviously, you get some commission from the broker, where we only earns really money. Very easy, guys. This started out as our, we're going to do the challenge. We're going to trade our accounts from 250 to 100K. Then someone said, like, you know, how easy can it be? And we said, well, it should be easy. And we said, well, hang on, well, why don't we just give the signals out to people as well? What's the motive for doing it free? Well, we're going to get some commissions from brokers, but the main well, my main driving factor here is to see, can we do it? Can we go from 250 to 100K? I personally believe we can. I really want to do this. And, you know, I want to try and bring you guys with us as well. And if we can't do it for whatever reasons, I want to expose the reasons why we can't do it. If the brokers, you know, screw us, then I want to expose the brokers. If, you know, the exchange, if it's someone else, if the signals, if it's whatever, I want to flag that. So if we can't get to the 100K for whatever reason, I want the reason to be very, very public. That's my motivation, I suppose.
I want to add something to this. Originally, we were going to do this on our own. Like, we're going to have a friendly competition, me, Shane, and George, and we're going to get it done. And then we're like, hey, 1 second, let's just bring everybody along. And then that's how we did it. It started off as a friendly competition, and then it turned into this. And we want all you guys to get to that number with us. And we know that if we're successful, you're going to be successful, and what we're benefiting by you being successful is that everybody's going to, you know, you're going to want to be with us when we make a new service or some of our other services we offer, you're going to want to go for them also. So we have an interest in winning. You know, everybody likes a winner, nobody likes a loser. So you're going to be part of our team, and you're going to grow with us.
That was fluffy enough, I think.
Yeah.
So please make a video to use ETX. Yes, yes, yes. We will make lots of videos on the brokers once we decide on the broker. Okay. Losing. How will we know for sure you're on our side? Why not webinars with a bit of education? Isaac, you want to do?
We're offering signals. All you're getting is you're getting signals to follow us on it. We're not teaching you guys methods right now. We have different, you know, I'm sure if you guys want to ask each of us, we could work something else out, like where we could show you that. But for this, for right now, this thing we're doing for free, it's only signals.
It's only signals, and we're on your side. We're not stacking. We're not trading against you. We will be doing live trading webinars. We will be publishing our statements. So when we tell you to take GDP USD call, 15-minute, whatever, at the end of the day, my live account statement will be up on the website for you to see that I've actually taken that trade with you, and I've lost or I've won with you. We're, you know, it's, you know, we're hoping our signals are going to be 90%. We have money management and plans to deal with the losing trades, and we want you all to come with us. We want you to post your statements. We want you to contribute in the group. We want you to show how you've grown your accounts as well. It's not just going to be a closed, secret, super thing where we're going to trade against you or whatever, steal all your money. That's what. Sorry, one thing just for newbies or anyone who's never done this before. We never take a penny of yours. You will open an account with a broker, fully regulated broker. You will provide ID to the broker. You will provide proof of address to the broker, same as you would if you open a bank account. You will deposit with the broker using whatever, credit card, Skrill, Neteller, bank, and the money will sit in the broker. We do not have access to that. We cannot trade it. We cannot lose it. We cannot do anything. You are responsible for that. You will hit the buttons to go up or down or trade or whatever. We will tell you what button to hit. We will tell you how much to trade. We can never touch it in any way, shape, or form. We can't steal your money. We can't do anything like that. So it's safe, very safe, safe as houses. Some of you guys know me personally. Some of you don't. We're here to make 250 into 100K, and that's it. And we're going to here to show you how to get there and do all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So losing, I do know for sure you're on your side. I've already signed up with one of your preferred brokers, Porter Finance. You said you'll be updating the brokers. Will this affect my membership for you? No. We'll figure that out. If you've already opened with a broker that we've told you to, we'll either accommodate that or we'll help you change or whatever, but it won't affect your membership in any way, shape, or form. What should be focusing on the testing? Physically doing the trades, taking the trades. Did it work? Did you get them successfully? Did you have enough time? Were we clear? Were we unclear? Are we doing what we said we'd do? If not, please tell us. tell us what we can do better, and we'll try and do it better. Obviously, the testing is going to be make sure it all works, so that we go live on the 18th, that it's a seamless process and we all make money.
Also, another thing.
George, you want to add? Yeah.
Yes, when we give the signal, the master account is going to be taking a trade. So someone asked before, like, what do we, like, do we benefit if you lose? No, we actually lose with you. So if, let's say we took a trade for $20 and we lost it and you lost it, we're all losing money. we want every signal to be a winning signal. You know, that would be, in a perfect world, we want every signal to be a winning signal. So, you know, so during the testing, during the beta testing, what we want to see is, we want to see you guys put your demo account and show when you took the trade. And if we see that you guys took the trade the same time the challenge account took the trade, then we're on the same page. Then that means that the signals are going out properly and everything is working great. And then when we go live with the account, everybody's going to be on the same page and we're all going to win together.
Okay. Please make a demo video. Yes, we will. Thanks for repeating the question over and over and over again. George already proved he is legit, as he refunded money from Closing Board. Yeah, George is very legit. I know him personally. I'm very legit. We've all had previous internet forex accounts, etc. We've all been very public and transparent about how they've all gone. We've never hid from anything. Some of you will have been involved in some of our previous stuff. We've never ran, we've never hid. We've always said, yeah, it worked, yeah, it didn't. We're still here. We're trying to obviously get it right, guys. So we want to get this right. We want to get it, you know, from 250 to 100K. So do you guys know anything regarding how to pay taxes with our profits? No, unfortunately not, Adam. You'll need to figure that out in your own country. I know in Ireland, I think it's tax-free because it's considered betting. In the UK, I think it's the same. But that's really up to your own, contact your advisor about taxes. Yeah, it's really up to your own country and your own jurisdictions. Everyone's going to be different. So I don't know, you know, again, we're not liable for you paying your tax or losing your job or whatever, so you need to figure that out yourself. So there are all the questions on the chat room. We'll have to go to the Facebooks and go through this. After how many losses on a particular day due to a bad market will we say no more signals for a day or two? Anyone will be foolish to think that they will never have a losing signal. Correct. Isaac, do you want to answer that question? George?
Yeah, this is going to be what beta testing is for, but you'll be surprised that the first ones, the starting signals, they're going to be a really high percentage. The later ones, we're going to be a little more liberal, you know, we're going to take a little bit more risky because the account is already growing, but they're all going to be safe signals, and we'll tell you, we're not going to just, you know, martingale something endlessly. It's not going to be like that. We have different money management systems. This is what this is why we haven't launched yet, because we've been working really, really hard on making the perfect money management system. You know, you can ask Shane and George. We've been at this for hours, testing all the different, you know, methods with the money management. It's been crazy. So we really think we have it down to a science. The only thing we need to nail down to a science is making sure you guys know how to follow us. And that's, again, this is what the beta testing is all about. This is why we're doing it. Otherwise, we would just go live, don't do any testing, but we're doing it just to make sure we're doing everything right.
So another question on the Facebooks. The goal is getting our binary accounts from $250 to 100K in a year or less. However, what about actually withdrawing the money? What protection guarantee can you give that our account manager won't screw us over or give us a hard time when we try and withdraw? George?
Right, so is this for ETX?
Any, I suppose, any broker we're going to be pointing them to, I suppose. Oh no, he's specifically asking for Porter Finance. Actually, is the question.
Well,
but yeah, any broker, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we're only going to choose the best brokers we can find. So, I mean, we shouldn't have any brokers screwing us over. I mean, if we do find there's suddenly some issues, then we'll move and we'll do it somewhere else. You know, we're not limited to, you know, one broker where we can go. We want to choose the best and we want to stick with them. We're not just going to go with the worst brokers we can find just so we can all get screwed over. That's not what we want, because we're trading the accounts too. So, you know, you've got to understand that we want the best.
And we also will expose the hell out of those guys, in my opinion. So if, yeah, like, you know, I'd love to say that I'm going to stick $250 in an account and I'm going to trade it up to 100K and I'm not going to take a penny out. But in reality, I'm sure when I get to 10K or 20K or 30K, I'm going to take money out, or my wife's going to give me a kick and say I have to take something out and say, you know, buy a car or do something silly with it. So yeah, we'll probably take some cash out, and I expect you guys probably will as well, because you'd be crazy not to. So that might lengthen the challenge, but that's fine too. You know, we're all human, we're all here, and we want to go that far. So if we get to that point and we do withdrawals and we have problems with brokers, we'll expose the hell out of them, and we'll actively go after them, in my opinion. So that's the answer to that one, I think.
I would like to add to that. Yeah, for sure, we're gonna do withdrawals in the middle, for sure, and we expect everybody to do that as well. And we want you to get your initial investment back as soon as possible, and then everything else you make is just pure profit. But we're gonna tell you guys what we're gonna do, and you can choose to either follow us or do it your own way. That's completely up to you. Again, we'll give, like someone asked, I see a question here. I'm sure Shane was about to get to it. It was about, we're going to learn about money management, MM. I'm guessing that's what it stood for. So we're not going to teach you exactly how to manage your money, but we're going to tell you how we're going to manage the money. We're going to tell you, so part of the thing I'm trying to do with the system, when me, George, and Shane put together the system, is we're going to try and give you set amounts so you know how much of your account to put on each trade, and then you'll have good money management. But again, we're not responsible if, like, we tell you to do a trade for, let's say, level 1 amount, like a $10 amount, and you put 100, and if the trade, you know, if you blow your account because of this is not our fault. This is completely your fault for not, you know, following directions. But again, this is what the beta test is for, to make sure that you don't have any misunderstandings and you know exactly how much to put on each trade or how little to put, and you don't blow your account.
And just to add there, we're not invincible, and these trades will not be 100% winning. We will have losing trades, and that's specifically why we have money management and specific rules that we will follow. So if we say put a $10 or $20 on, and you put on 200, and you get lucky in the first 2 or 3 trades, and you make a lot of money, excuse me, great. But you know what? The next one you might lose, and you're going to blow your account straight away. So you can't come back to us and moan and cry. We will be sticking to very, very strict rules and strict money management. And I can tell you personally, when I've stuck to my trade plan, I've always profited and I've always been successful. When I've deviated from the trade plan or broken my rules is when I've lost money. So that's it. So, sorry, blowing account. Yeah, that's fine. So with ETX, have there been or will there be a situation whereby payout rates would be decreased? Not that I've seen so far to date. I'm not sure, George, have you ever seen with a decreased payout rates?
No, certain pairs sometimes offer slightly more or less than others, but they don't, they don't go up and down. They're just set at one kind of rate.
Or certain times of the day, I think, through the Asian session it might be lower than through the European session, but that's just because of liquidity and because of the amount of people trading, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's another question. Can I be a beta tester for free?
Isn't everybody a beta tester for free?
That's what I thought. I think that answers that. This is free, guys. We're not charging anything. We're going to give you a demo account. So to beta test, you're going to trade a demo account. We're not going to charge you any money at all. The only thing we ask is some time on your end, which if you want to make some money, you got to obviously commit. So when we go live, again, it will be free. The only money you need to do or pay or whatever is going to be into your trade account, not to us, into your account. I think it means you need to deposit to be in the beta. No, again, beta is done on demo. So we'll be doing it on demo accounts. I'm sure there's going to be people out there that are going to trade their own accounts or whatever. Can't stop that happening, but you may
I
well
wouldn't do that, guys. I wouldn't do that, guys, because you're going to get some test signals that will be completely not based on logic. And so just if you're going to do that, just be very careful, because during the testing, you will get test signals. You may not get legit ones, especially early on. We might just, put test signals out there.
Testing systems and stuff.
Right. And then later on, you'll get the real ones, but we may not tell you before, we may not tell you when they're good and when they're bad. So just to cover us from not, you guys losing money, I wouldn't put any real money in the beta test. I highly don't recommend it.
Demo trades, please, all that. So after beta testing, will a trader still be allowed to receive signals from you even though they're using a broker that isn't suggested or recommended by you?
No.
You need to come with us. Obviously, after the beta test, everyone will be invited to participate in the live, but you must sign up to our broker using our links. And that will be all verified, etc. And then you'll be brought through to the live groups, and it will be checked, etc., etc. So, no, you need to come with us using our brokers. That's the only restriction.
Someone posted.
Will you stop for the day, Isaac? Do you want to do that?
I can answer that. Yes. So you'll be surprised at
I can't hear you, Isaac. You're breaking up a lot there.
3 winning trades a day. Sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Can you start again? Just we didn't hear the first bit there.
Yes, sure. So you'll be surprised how little signals you will get at first, because we're trying to take really safe ones at first to keep that account, not below the account. That's the most important thing. But what we want to do is we want to have, from the testing we've done, I haven't really seen anything more than 2 losses in a row. And then immediately it picked up. So I would say if you want like an estimate, if there's 4 losses in a row, the system would probably shut down for the day. But again, it hasn't happened yet, and this is what the beta testing is for.
But if it does, we'll shut down for the day, we'll reset, and we'll start again the next day.
For sure.
We won't just martingale and double and triple and blow the accounts. We'll be stopping.
Yeah. And the money management systems we have, I think the riskier one was up to 3 martingales. So it shouldn't really be an issue, and we want to start off with just like you won't have to do it more than once.
And I think our trade size initially is going to be 2.5%, so very, very small trades. Okay, I think we're down to the last question. Has this challenge been achieved before? 250 to 100k in 3 to 6 months / a year, as you suggested, using these methods, or would this be the first attempt? If this is the first attempt, how can we have faith that it will work? Oh, Georgie.
Yep. So obviously I've been trading binary for about 2 years now. I achieved this within the first 6 months using the similar kind of strategies. Now The difference between this is that me, Shane, and Isaac have combined all of our strategies into one. So we actually stand a much better chance of, succeeding with this challenge with all three of us rather than just say with me. So yes, it has been achieved before, and I believe we definitely can do it again.
I really do also. So yeah, that's I suppose my. So have we considered using IG? What's your take on them? I'm going to throw that at George because I know he has the answer to that probably as well.
Yep. So IG are a very good broker. They're same as ETX. They are FCA regulated in the UK. However, the only issue is it's really the lack of assets available to actually trade. So if you go on their platform, it's similar to Nadex. If you go on there, you'll see their sprint markets, which is their binary trades basically, and you'll see maybe max eight different pairs, and some of them you don't even want to be trading, and even certain times a day you can't trade certain expiry times. That's the real issue for us. So yes, they're a good broker, but you're very limited to exactly how you can trade. I guess that's just one of their risk management things. So they don't let you do a 30-minute call at X time of day. So yes, they're good, but I'm not sure about using them.
Yeah, I'd like to add, I was going to say similar to what George said, they don't give the right expiries, and it's not going to work for the signals everyone's going to get, because you're going to get signals taking the trade 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and they don't offer either of those. I think they offer 20 minutes. I've used them, so I know how it is. It's not good for this system.
I, again, looked at them before, got very confused, so just closed it and moved off to the next one. So we've got...
Oh, do you use Martingale? Yeah, we do use Martingale, but we're gonna try and keep it to a minimum. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 max, and our trade sizes are going to be low. So again, question: what will we be investing? Will we be investing all of the profits from the day? How much can the 250 be flipped in 12 months? So no, it's each trade. It's three. The idea is 3 wins a day, and it will be like 2.5% per trade. So it's going to be very, very small. Realistically, we need to lose 25 trades in a row to be out, I suppose.
Also, a lot of these mysterious questions of how many times will we turn it over, how many signals a day. A lot of this we're going to find out now with the beta test.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's it on the questions. There's one final one I can see.
Once we reach the 100K,
will we stop? Yes.
Possibly, yes. Well, let's cross that bridge when we get there. But so far, the idea is that we're going to reach the 100K and then stop. Maybe we'll move on to something bigger and better.
Yeah, well,
look,
we're setting out
$1 challenge.
We're setting out to go. Yeah, the million challenge. Or I'm sure we can go from. Let's see how long it takes us. The plan is 3 to 6 months. So. Yeah. Well, look, let's reach 5. Let's reach 1. Let's reach 5K. Let's reach 10K. Let's reach 100. We're here again. It's free. We're not charging any monthly fees. We're not charging you guys anything. The only thing we want from you is a bit of time on your part to put on a trade, which should be simple and easy to do. So that's personally yeah.
I want to add something else.
Trades. Go on, yeah. Go.
I want to add something else. So another reason why we want you guys to come along with us is because if we get caught with a bad broker, we have more leverage. The more people we are, the more power we have united. If there's a broker and one of you are getting screwed, we're all going to be on that broker and making sure you don't get screwed. And if they give us problems, they're going to lose all of us. So, you know.
Well, they're also going to have to answer to all of us.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, I think that's it. What's the smallest trade on ETX? Currently it's $15, or 15 of your whatever base currency, which is above the 2.5%. So we're
not to worry. That's why we're going to give really safe signals at first till that account, you know, doubles.
So we can get to that stage, which I think is like day 4 or 5. We should be at that level. Okay, I'm going to call it, I think. Any last questions before we go? Done and dusted. The recording will be up on the Facebook. We'll probably do another one tomorrow where I've just purchased the 100-seat GoToAssist thing. Hopefully we'll be able to do it properly tomorrow, do another one, a quicker one or a broker one or whatever. We're all here. If you're part of the beta test, you'll get an email. If you've signed up on our website, you need to go to our website, the 100kbinarychallenge.com, and click beta test. Sign up with your name, address, your phone number, your social security number, your mother's maiden name, your bank account details, etc. And I'm kidding about all of that, just your name and email and phone number. And we'll send you links to the Skype, we'll send you links to Telegram, we'll send you links for all of that stuff. So we'll hopefully know more about brokers tomorrow. And we'll aim to start as soon as we can, probably going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, if we were to ballpark it now at this stage of the game. We'd have loved to be tomorrow morning, but it's just not going to fly at the moment. So, anything, Isaac, George, to add?
Thank you all for joining us, and please, we could really use your help making sure we get all these signals out properly and everything is understood and simple. I want to thank everybody that was here. And looking forward to getting to that 100K with all of you.
Very last, 2 questions. Don't you think there's a higher chance of brokers not paying out if 2,000 people get to 100K? Yes, but we will be choosing brokers that are volume-based brokers, like FX brokers, that are not brokers who are just looking for deposits. So in theory, the brokers will all be making a hell of a lot of money off us if we get to that stage. So they should be paying out because they should have the money in the bank.
And to add to that,
we're
we can all go to the, you know, the regulating body. It's if 200 people make a case, it's very different than one person.
Yeah, we'll take them. We'll kill them.
We'll make a group lawsuit. It'll be a lot bigger.
When can we expect the email? I believe the email has been sent out with the Skype group link already. I think the Telegram link has been sent or will be sent at the end of this. And we'll update you more on brokers tomorrow, hopefully by close of business, my time, so 4 or 5 o'clock we'll know. And then we'll look to set up demos and stuff. So join the Skype group, ask some questions if you want, join the Telegram, get ready, install your apps, ask any questions that you need to do, and then we'll update you on brokers tomorrow, guys. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining. That's it. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.